All right, DJ Rock. What's good with you, bro?
What's good, family?
Nothing much, man. Shit, about time we do an interview, man. I've been trying to do an interview with you for like 2 years now, man.
Yeah, about time, man. You know, we always around each other, but we finally caught up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so unfortunately, it's not one of those interviews where I'm just talking to you about some regular shit. It's always some controversy, man.
Controversy.
Yeah. So should I ask what's going on in the media right now with Freddie Gibbs, man? This man's been all on the Breakfast Club,
Yeah, that's crazy,
all type of hip hop blog sites talking a whole lot of, whatever about you going on. It's between you guys, but what's actually going on?
Well, I don't know. Basically, he telling an old story that happened. He telling a fictitious way it didn't actually happen. An old story between me and Jeezy. He talked about it on his song "Crime Pays." And he talked about it on the Breakfast Club. He shout my name out in all hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Real disrespectful manner. So I was basically I was dick sucking Jeezy because I bought the man some Timberlands. So I'm sort of still trying to figure out how that's dick riding, dick sucking, or whatever. But
Right. Okay. So how did you guys meet? Like, how did you and Freddie Gibbs meet? Were you guys cool at one point?
Yeah, we was cool. I was just Finger Roll brought me to Fred when I was DJing. And,
Okay.
I did a remix of this song called Throwback with Big Country and T.I. And
Okay.
we put it on his Full Metal Jacket CD. It picked up a lot of like blog attention, so on and so forth. But I rock with him. That's how Lambo heard about him and Archie heard about him from a mixtape. Me and Finger Roll like basically put together. So yeah, basically his from the birth of Freddie Gibbs. I've been there.
So you basically one of the people he started with.
Yeah, like I said, all his first mixtapes, all the big business mixtapes, his mixtapes on Interscope.
Right.
Live from Gary, Indiana. I'm on them. Cold Day in Hell. He got Straight Slammin. He's still rocking with the Straight Slammin crew. The Deacon album we did, Straight Killer No Filler, all on Straight Slammin. All the way up to the Jeezy, all the way up to the end of the Jeezy situation, basically.
Damn. Okay. So now a lot of the people around Gary know you guys. A lot of people know Gibbs. A lot of people know you. How are other people looking at it in the situation?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Gary. Speaking of Gary, you know what I'm saying, which is, but they looking at some people laughing, thinking it's funny. Some
Right.
people like that's what's up. That's what somebody should do for their artists. They
Right.
should I know he mentioned that I was saying or Jeezy or whatever, but I took Fred to meet Jeezy. We hopped in my car.
Whoa. See, we didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, we drove down to down to Atlanta and met Jeezy at Magic City.
Okay.
Jeezy threw like 20,000-30,000 that day. So,
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many somebody that basically we met the man at the same time.
Right.
And,
Okay.
And what he's saying the interview or the song was, I was saying, I bought Jeezy some shoes. Jeezy made us go get the shoes. How Puff Daddy made, the other guys go get the cake or whatever, cheesecake or whatever. But it wasn't like that. Jeezy brother from Indianapolis, we from Gary. You know what I'm saying? We was already on our way to the Summer Jam at the All-State Arena. He hit us on the phone. Jeezy brother hit us on the phone. Like, picked some shoes up, we picked them up, gave him shoes, broke bread. That's really the last I heard. That's like some shit that happened 7 years ago.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's really all I heard of it till he started pushing his album.
Okay. So how are you and Jeezy right now? Are you guys cool still to this day?
I mean, yeah, we cool. I ain't gonna say like me and Jeezy like cool. I'm like cool with Jeezy. Like a lot of people that be around Jeezy, like I say, his brother from Nap. You know what I'm saying? We still cordial. You know what I'm saying? Every time he in town, I'm around. Jeezy a cool nigga. He a gang member.
Right.
I'm a gang member. So when real niggas see real niggas, we vibe. That's sort of why Fred didn't really vibe with Jeezy.
Right.
And from the west side of Gary, and his daddy being a policeman, it's directly opposite a gang member gang, what some people believe in, and but that's how it is.
Okay. Now, have you talked to Freddie ever since, or?
No. Last time I had a physical altercation. Last time I seen Fred.
Whoa, it was
an altercation.
Okay.
At the Link Bar.
How long ago was this?
That's like right after that Jeezy situation, so that's like 2013.
Damn.
Yeah, that's basically we was Straight Slammin, and he switched the name over to ESGN.
Okay.
And to cut me out the deal. So I
Okay.
seen him and, you know, had a little physical altercation.
Damn.
Which proved right then that he wasn't a real gangster.
But you know, on Wikipedia, it still said he signed with Straight Slammin.
Yeah, it's still, you look at Wikipedia, it still says he signed with Straight Slammin. Straight Slammin. You know what I'm saying? The same tattoo Freddie got on his arm.
Wow. So who's over Straight Slammin?
Straight Slammin started with me, The-Edge, and Fred. You know what I'm saying? We left New York. We just did a show out in New York with Bun B. Matter of fact, Bun B and friends at SOBs. We was leaving New York. On our way back, Fred was driving.
Okay.
Fell asleep at the wheel. Down there, killed everybody in the car. Me, The-Edge, and Fred. The car was totaled. But that night we was like in man, they do a race in Pennsylvania, the Kokomo. Some kind of race they do, the 500.
Okay.
And we was some kind of way stuck in that race with all them
Oh wow.
other people. But we made Straight Slammin' that day, you know what I'm saying? That was like 2009, something like that, 8.
Okay. So damn near like you guys started with Freddie like way before he was even on.
Oh yeah, me and Fred both started with Finger Roll, so I was
Okay.
Finger Roll's DJ. Fred
Okay.
was Finger Roll artist.
Okay.
So man, you know, like that, No Tainment Entertainment. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Shouts out to Roll, the
Okay.
real Godfather. And
Okay.
I just noticed something how Fred like give him a lot of shouts out to people who put him on or his interviews, but he always
Right.
start life after Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? So I guess all the life before Jeezy, people that really put him on like Finger Roll, Archie, 3H, Jeezy, Jimmy Iovine, you know what I'm saying? Them kind of people never get mentioned. It's always
Damn.
life after jail. I guess it's life after jail, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, you know, a lot of rappers, they say a lot of rappers change and shit like that. So when did he actually start to change? Like when did you notice like shit was going left?
Man, you know, like a lot of artists, you know, they get into their artist mode and like, you know, which they should get into their artist mode, but
Right.
the kind of way, like, you know, some people from when they grew up and stuff, like, sometimes people just get stuck in a fictitious, you know, way that they believe in their head that everybody portray them. Like, you know, your real family, like, really know you.
Right.
And to everybody else, you Freddie Gibbs. But to us, you Freddie Phibbs, because you're telling a bunch of stories that you ain't do, you ain't did, people you know. So, like, when that Freddie Gibbs thing, like, stuck with him, like, all the way, like, I don't know, it was after I don't know, with the Jeezy situation, it was all the way in full throttle, I can tell you that much.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he did the interview with the Breakfast Club. It wasn't too long ago. It was about a couple weeks ago, to be exact.
Yeah.
How did you feel when, you know, he was, you know, talking what he was talking during the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne and everybody?
A few people, you know, already sent me the song and like, this is the song, he dissing you and shit. So I heard the song like weeks ago and shit. So I ain't think nothing of it because, you know, he a little guy. We got, you know, I'm in the business of getting people heard. I ain't really in the beefing business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I heard that. And then when the interview came out, he tell the story again. Charlemagne asked him, and you know he keep throwing Jeezy name in it all the time. So he tried to flip it like, nah, I ain't dissing Jeezy. I'm dissing ROC. Well, he didn't say my name. He dissing his punk ass homeboys.
Okay.
The same punk ass homeboys that took him to all the shows, took him to meet Jeezy, took him to was his protection when niggas was on his ass. You know, I went by myself when we got the shoes. I don't get it fucked up. It was a bunch of niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The same niggas that was in his little circle, you know what I'm saying? He I guess we punk ass homeboys. He got some new homeboys that he I don't know what's going on with the guy, but
Okay.
I can't speak on.
Okay. Now you also mentioned that he stayed at your crib for years.
Oh yeah, like I mean, before LA, a lot of times he stayed at my house, but in LA on 7th and Spring,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that was my crib. We stayed there together for like a year and a half.
Okay.
Until, you know, Erica, his ex-fiance, moved in. It was 3 was a crowd, so I moved out. But yeah, they stayed there for 3-4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, right on 7th and Spring. Matter of fact, that's one of the stars that broke the camel back and got down to some deposit money or some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Some other shit. You know, so I just tried to keep everything low under the table, and then, you know, 7 years later, here we go. We back at it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so do you feel that all pub is good pub when things like this happen, when somebody, you know, is known out there, and then, you know how that goes, you know, the people back in the old hood, you know, they have, you know, little things to say about that.
Publicity is good publicity, so like,
Right.
and like look at R. Kelly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely true. Yeah, his shit went up after all that.
One thing I gotta say about Fred though, he could rap. I was his second supporter. Figaro was his first one, I was his second one, so this ain't about his rap ability. I can't take nothing away from his rap credit, because I was one of his biggest fans.
Right.
The same way people still like R. Kelly, no matter if he pissed on them kids or whatever they say he did, he always gonna have fans. So I know how that is with Freddie Gibbs. He always gonna have fans with his music ability.
Right.
Freddie Gibbs and all the fuckboy shit is just, sometimes it just get a little too far.
Okay. Now, he's obviously going to see this interview, man. Like, what do you got to say, like, right now? Can the issue be resolved?
All I got to say, look, right now I'm on, this is the block he grew up on, the west side of Gary. I'm a west side nigga. We're on the west, look at this lovely block. This ain't none of the shit he depict. You know what I'm saying? We right here.
Very nice out.
This block on the west side, right off Chase Street. You know what I'm saying? All I got to say is, come holler at me. You see me around, duck your head, and all that other shit, all that Instagram, all that social media shit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I understand people need to do what they need to do for publicity. So we get you heard, Fred. Appreciate you.
Definitely. Okay. Can the issue be resolved? And can he come back?
Fred, I mean, resolved, like, there ain't really no issue too much. I mean, we got, like I said, we got an altercation, and a lot of niggas can say a lot of shit, but I'm the only nigga to ever two-piece this ass up at the Link Bar.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I got witnesses. Hit Screwface in the building, Big Kill was in the building, Mikey Carlo, rest in peace, J Real, Skerlock was in the building, The Edge, you know what I'm saying? So we got hella witnesses, but I'm the only nigga that two-pieced. So after that, I figured like all the beef was over with, and I ain't really hear no shit, so, you know, it ain't no beef for me, man. I'm like, I'm good. We good over here.
Okay. So can he like ever come back to one of you guys' events or come back out here? Like, let's just say maybe we're having an event. Well, you guys are having an event. I attend, you know, I definitely attend all you guys' events. But what if he was to, you know, ask, can he come perform or whatever the situation is?
First off, Fred ain't having no event in Gary because Gary ain't having that shit.
Wow.
Basically. And just for me to say this one little thing real quick, a lot of people don't know why the reason they really shouldn't like Freddie Gibbs and Gary. They just don't like, I don't know why they don't like him, because he a fuckboy in general, but the real reason a lot of people don't like him because he don't want to get people heard. He don't put people on. He don't reach back and take back producers and get other artists and do songs with them and put them out there, you know what I'm saying? He really all about self. So will I do a show with him? Like, nah, not at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really see no point. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, but I don't hate the guy. So you know what I mean. There's enough people out there that hate him where he don't need no more hate from me.
Right. Okay. So now Bankroll, you know, shout out to homie Bankroll Trio.
Bankroll.
You know, he does have a record coming out with Bankroll, but I think that may be the only person from out here.
Yeah, he got I plugged him with I plugged him and Fred back together. He got two songs with Fred, like an old school song.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I plugged him with the old school song, so that's the family. I understand. Fred get good publicity. He get good views, good numbers, so it's good to do something with him if you can without him fucking you over too much. If you could like work through the fuckery and do what you do.
Yeah, I remember from a while back, Freddie was actually beefing with another, you know, known artist from Gary. I really don't want to bring his name up, but you know, him and his brother are kind of known out here for, you know, the rapping. Well, they're definitely known out in Gary. You know, I don't know about other places, but they were beefing. You know, I guess Freddie called him a bitch or some shit, and he ended up dissing him.
Yeah. Oh, Fred was beefing with a lot of people beef with Fred. So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, Fred dissed shit, I guess we could say his name. He an artist, so it was public on Facebook. He's beefing with Mud Dog, you was talking about, right?
Yeah,
Mud Dog was on Facebook went live, was happy about his situation, you know what I'm saying? Wind blowing, had his head crazy. Fred made a fucking disrespected the man. That's what he do. That's a pattern of Freddie Gibbs. That's how he stay active in Gary. So the niggas and the black people stay like talking about him. You know what I'm saying? He tried to attack.
Yeah, controversy sales. Yeah,
controversial shit.
Okay.
Because most of his white fans, they just excited that he terminated too. But we all know he on Schwarzenegger.
Wow, that's a crazy way to say it.
It won't surprise me if he run for office one day.
Okay, so let me ask a crazy question, man. A boxing promoter for A lot of money. I guess I could say 100 racks. You and Freddie Gibbs have a boxing match.
Shit, I'm with it. Shit, well, who get the money? You gonna
Shit,
donate to a cause or some shit?
I guess a call. Shit.
You gonna donate to the Gary Indie Artist Fund? That's what.
Oh yeah, put artists on. You know.
Shit, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like into like the violence, promoting the violence and shit like that. But if it's a just cause type shit, you know, I'll do it. I ain't about the altercation I got in with Fred. You know what I'm saying? That was
Right.
7 years. That was 7 years ago. So
Okay.
I grew up a little bit since then.
Okay, definitely. Okay, so if anybody wants to reach out to you on social media for DJing bookings or anything, man, like where to find you?
Holla at me, DJ Rock on Instagram, DJ Rock 219. We Get You Heard _ Instagram. WeGetYouHeard.com. You know what I'm saying? We out there. We promote artists. We put them on that platform. We bound shoes. We get them put up. We take them to shows. We do mansion parties. All that artists fuck with us. We Get You Heard.
Okay, definitely.